village located in Sukorejo district, Ponorogo Regency, East Java. Far from the hustle and bustle of the city, this village offers the tranquility and natural beauty. To get to Golan village, the travel time around 20 minutes from the center of Ponorogo. The entrance to Jalan Honggolono, Golan village, is not that big, but it is still safe to enter by vehicle. As soon as we arrived in this village, we were immediately greeted by a simple environment, and they are still maintaining the traditional architectural style or joglo house. Meanwhile, the journey to Mirah is faster because it is approximately 10 until 15 minutes from the city of Ponorogo. The Mirah area is located on Jalan Ki Ageng Mirah, Nambang Rejo Village, Sukorejo District, Ponorogo Regency, East Java. Access when we entering the road is relatively small. The atmosphere is also different from Golan. It feels quieter but still soothing. The area is also beautiful and more lush with many trees on both sides of the road.
Hello everyone, welcome to our video. So, we will show you about two interesting villages in Ponorogo, Golan and Mirah. Golan and Mirah is a peaceful culture and have interesting stories.
We weren't just here to visit. We explore, we learn, and share what makes these beautiful places. And the story, the people, and the traditional are amazing. In this video, we'll take you on a short journey. So we will take a vlog and we also talk with local people in here.
Yeah, and one of the most interesting thing is here is a local legend. There is a love story between a man from Golan and a woman from Mirah. But sadly, it doesn't have a happy ending.
Okay, next. This story is still remembered by the community until now. This story is part of their daily life and even part of local rules. And then not only that, we will also see how Islamic values are part of life here, from the way the live, work, and help each other.
So, let's start our journey. Enjoy these few stories and local wisdom from this village.
Let's go!
Welcome to Golan Village, a peaceful place in Ponorogo, East Java. Behind its calm atmosphere, the village holds a deep and mysterious story. A story that lives in the heart of the people and shapes in the way they live.
The story of Golan and Mirah is also a reminder to protect good values, to avoid things that bring harm, and to be accepted by the community by living a good and honest life.
One of the most mysterious things here is the river that separates the two villages. The locals believe the water from Golan and Mirah does not mix. It's as if the river remembers the pain of a broken love story. The story of Ki Honggolono and his son, Joko Lancur.
The legend of Golan and Mirah is not just a story to entertain. It has become a cultural belief that still influences daily life. Some say strange things happen if the rules are broken, accidents, illness, or even violent marriage.
But beyond the myth, the tradition is form of local wisdom. It teaches the people to live in harmony, to solve problems peacefully, and to remember the importance of respecting each other's boundaries.
Golan and the neighboring village Mira are not just separated by distance. There are rules or traditions that have been followed for generations. People from Golan and Mira are not allowed to marry each other, not even to exchange cards or collect things from both villages. This tradition is called larangan, or the prohibition.
In Golan, legends are not just told, they are felt, believed, and lived every day. This is not just a village, but this is a story that breathes.
This is a black sticky rice. And guys, this is the main of this dessert. This is getuk.
This is the klepon.
Our journey begins with Getuk Golan, a sweet and savory treat that embodies the region's rich flavor. This unique taste, craved from simple ingredients, offers a taste of tradition passed down through generations. But Ponorogo also extends beyond the gastronomy. As we savor the distinct taste of Getuk Golan, we will also start on an exploration of the area's hidden gems. From serene natural landscape to culturally significant sites, Ponorogo promises an enriching experience for those who seek both authentic flavor and memorable sights.
Saya Titik Harwani. Okay. Kalau untuk rintisan saya itu sejak tahun 2008 sampai sekarang kurang lebih 16 tahun. Iya. Tapi kalau sebelum-sebelumnya orang tua saya, mertua saya itu jualan gedok. Terus bilangnya Simbo itu orang tuanya itu juga jualan gedok. Jadi sejak zaman dulu sudah jualan untuk mbah saya, Simbo saya.
Berarti sampai beberapa generasi katanya.
Iya. Kalau menurut saya ngapunten sebelumnya, saya rasa untuk gedok itu rata-rata sama, kurang lebihnya. Dari bahannya pun kurang lebih juga hampir sama. Untuk kelebihannya kemungkinan lebih dulu ada gitu.
Kayak perintis di daerah
Iya,
Mriki ya kan?
iya. Nggih. Untuk gedok niku bahannya singkong. Untuk bumbunya itu gula merah sama garam. Untuk pelengkapnya itu nanti ada gula merah cair, juruh niku, sama kelapa. Oke. Itu ada ketan hitam, klepon sekalian cenil.
Bahannya itu nopo-nopo, Bu?
Untuk kleponnya kan kita dari ubi jalar. Cenil niku dari tepung tapioka. kurang lebihnya nggih. Kalau untuk zaman baik dulu nggih, bumbunya seperti itu, tapi seiring dengan sekarang saya kolaborasi. Kalau sekarang kan untuk peminatnya kan sedikit manis, jadi untuk bumbunya saya kolaborasi. Terus untuk bahannya sama.
In Golan and Mira, historical stories and myths are not just passed down. Many residents believe these stories actually happened. Therefore, they maintain their attitude and behavior not out of fear, but as a form of respect for the values that have lived for a long time. They believe that if they act carelessly, bad things can happen. So here are clips of locals telling us about their beliefs.
Daerah Mirah itu cuma sak baris, sak deret. Itu nggih memang zamane Mbah Riyen, memang nggak bisa bersatu. Sampai saat menika nggih tesih bersatu. Karena kesadaran masing-masing. Wong Golan kok lek ketemu Mirah mundur alon-alon. Tiang Mirah niku nek ketemu tiang Golan nggih dengan kesadarannya nggih mogok wani neko-neko.
With the myth that spread about the Mirah community and the community that Golan's residents are not allowed to marry Mirah residents. Indeed, many do not believe it, but the community itself states that it is true that someone violated the rules that have been in place for a long time. For example, still doing wedding celebration activities, meaning is becek, which is not allowed. Then at the event there will be several events such as power outage, sound system problem, and for example, outside there is an outing or study tour activity like that. The bus must be separated between the people of Golan and the people of Mirah. Even if it is still allowed to be one or the rules are understood, there must be an incident such as flood or exploding trains, meaning is an abnormal event. So there must be one who give in.
But outside of these things, the residents of Golan and Mirah also try to maintain sustainability and good communication, such as continuing to greet each other to maintain harmony and things that are not desirable. It's interesting how the beliefs and myths that lives in the Golan and Mirah communities shape social boundaries, even influencing daily events. Not only the historical story is interesting, but the typical Ponorogo food located in Sukorejo sub-district has an authentic and very interesting taste. You must try it. That's all for our group trip. Hopefully it can increase our friends' insight and social knowledge regarding the uniqueness of this village. See you on the next trip.